Loomis came to McCook Thursday to celebrate the grand opening of their newest Napa Auto Supply store. We're just a couple Hayes County farm kids, the Loomises said, but we've received wonderful support from the people of the Southwest Nebraska. As a result, the Loomis family now operates Napa Auto Supply stores in Curtis, Cambridge, Estes, and McCook. The Loomises started down the Napa path in 2007 with the purchase of the store in Curtis. From that point forward, the Loomis grew steadily, with the family acquiring the Napa store in Cambridge in 2008 and the Napa store in Estes in 2010. In our opinion, we have the best customers in the world, Dan Lupa said. We feel so fortunate to serve the farmers, ranchers, and townspeople of this area. Their customers' loyalty is what propelled Dan, Jackie, and their family to further expand their business this year by acquiring the McCook Napa store from longtime owners Rich and Deb Capel. The sale was finalized on the first day of August and was celebrated Thursday in the spacious storeroom of the 13,000 square foot Napa building at the corner of West 3rd and B Street in McCook. More than 175 guests turned out for the grand opening. The noontime event featured hot dogs, chips, cookies, and bottled water. We also want to express our appreciation to the outstanding staff at the McCook store, the Loomis family said. In addition to owning the Napa stores in this area, Dan and Jackie have a diversified farm and ranch operation in Hayes County. Hayes County is our family's lifetime home, said Dan, who is the son of Jack and Hazel Loomis, and Jackie, who is the daughter of Vernon and Virginia Orman. Apartments on Highway 6 and 34 in Culbertson early Saturday morning. Fire Chief Richard Sansell said the fire caused substantial damage. He called a state fire marshal to determine its cause. Sansell said the fire trucks rolled out at 4:06 a.m. and were back in the station at 7:45 a.m. 11 firefighters responded. No one was hurt, and occupants of 3 of the apartments were able to return later in the day, he said. The apartments were owned by Wayne Mentling of rural Hayes County. Trenton Fire Chief Tom Hovey reports that 150 hay bales burned in a rural fire that started about 3 p.m. Wednesday in the cornfield 2 miles east and 5 miles south of Trenton. Hovey blames the fire on the catalytic counter exhaust system of a pickup. Firefighters from Culbertson and Red Willow Western helped fight blazes that damaged a tree row, a playhouse, a garbage, and stock trailers. Hovey said that water trucks from Seeker and Shafter Farms helped the firefighting effort, hampered by cold and wind.
The all-new Copper Mill Steakhouse, located on the beautiful Heritage Hills Golf Course in McCook, Nebraska. Good times with good friends. Just look at this place. Take a look at this lounge. How about this food? Look at this deck. Your hosts Adam Siegfried and Ryan Fuller guarantee you a good time with good friends at the Copper Mill Steakhouse on Heritage Hills Golf Course in McCook.
My name is Ethan Hicks, and this is your state news. An intruder shot into the wall during a break-in at Mobile Home in 310th block of North 35th Street. Early Tuesday, a Lincoln police spokesman said, a man sleeping in his bedroom awoke to a stranger standing in his room, pointing a weapon at him and demanding all of his stuff. Sergeant Randy Clark said the stranger then fired 1 or 2 shots into the bedroom while the intruder pistol whipped the man, who suffered cuts to his mouth, nose, and the back of his head, Clark said. Earlier, a woman in the home had heard someone bust into the front door and then saw the intruder, who made the same demand before moving on to the man's room. She told police. She later heard the shots fired and struggled into the bedroom. 4 people were in the home at the time, but police had only a generic description of the intruder, he said. Police recovered one shell casing. The resident didn't report anything taken. The Trump administration is moving to allow year-round sales of gasoline with higher blends of ethanol in boom for Iowa and other farm states that have pushed for greater sales of the corn-based fuel. President Donald Trump is expected to announce he is lifting a federal ban on summer sales of high ethanol blends during a trip to Iowa on Tuesday. Governor Pete Ricketts, the Nebraska Ethanol Board, and committee organizations in the state hailed word of the pending announcement. Year-round sales of E15 is great news for Nebraska and other farm families as we continue to work to meet the challenge presented by Iowa corn and soybean prices, Ricketts said in the news release. The long-expected announcement is something of a reward to Iowa Senate Chuck Grassley, who as a Senate Judiciary Committee chairman led a continuous but successful fight to confirm Brett Kavanaugh's to Supreme Court. The veteran Republican lawmaker is the Senate leading ethanol proponent and sharply criticized the Trump administration proposed rollback in ethanol volumes earlier this year. At the time, Grassley threatened a call for the residential of the Environmental Protection Agency chief Scott Pruitt if Pruitt didn't work to fulfill the federal ethanol mandate. Pruitt later stepped down amid a host of ethics investigations. A senior administrative official said Monday that the EPA will publish a rule in coming days to allow high ethanol blends as a part of a package of proposed changes to ethanol mandate. The office spoke on conditions of anatomy and ahead of Trump's announcement. The change would allow year-round sales of gasoline blend with 15% ethanol, gasoline typically containing 10% ethanol. The EPA currently bans the high ethanol blend called E15 during the summer because of concerns that it has contributed to smog on hot days, a claim ethanol industries advocates says it is unfounded. In May, Republican senator, including Grassley, announced a tentative agreement with the White House to allow year-round E15 sales, but EPA did not propose a formal rule to the change. Thank you for watching the State News.
Here at KRD Federal Credit Union, we offer in-store services with our lobby hours from 9 to 4 and our drive-thru hours from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. We now offer home banking 24/7. You can check your balance, transfer money between accounts, plus our e-banking is easy, secure, and just can't get more affordable. It's free. Come and join the family at KRD Federal Credit Union located at 1001 West B Street in McCook. For more information, visit us at www.krd-fcu.org. We are for people, not profit.
Hi, I'm Davin Brother, and this is your national news. Donald Trump's Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh was confirmed to the court. He received 50 votes to confirm and 48 votes to deny his nomination. Before he was elected, he was interviewed and had a hearing about multiple acts of sexual misconduct that happened in high school and college. There was a brief FBI investigation that did not prove or disclaim his accuser's statements. However, according to USA Today, a big question still has been unanswered. If the claims are true, and it did majorly affect Dr. Ford's life, like she said in her hearing, why didn't she come out about the sexual misconduct acts earlier and have her therapist back up her claims? The American ambassador to the UN has resigned. Her exact reason to resign is still unknown, but she gave a speech to the UN about her choices. She said it was an honor of a lifetime and was thanked by the president for her work. She also received many compliments from other UN officials about her work. And now Donald Trump is looking for a new replacement. He said the next UN ambassador nominee will be named in a few weeks. In other news, search and rescue crews are still struggling to find survivors after Hurricane Michael. 18 people have been confirmed dead, 8 in Florida and 3 in North Carolina, 1 in Georgia, and 6 in Virginia. Due to this storm, the hurricane did around $4.5 billion worth of damage. The President, Donald Trump, is in Florida seeing the damage in firsthand. That is your national news.